Daniel Defoe, Robinson Crusoe, Part 77. However, as the sun baked these two very dry and hard, I lifted them very gently up and set them down again in two great wicker baskets, which I had made on purpose for them, that they might not break. And as between the pot and the basket there was a little room to spare, I stuffed it full of the rice and barley straw. And these two pots, being to stand always dry, I thought would hold my dry corn, and perhaps the meal when the corn was bruised. Though I miscarried so much in my design for large pots, yet I made several smaller things with better success, such as little round pots, flat dishes, pitchers, and pumpkins, and any things my hand turned to, and the heat of the sun baked them quite hard. But all this would not answer my end, which was to get an earthen pot to hold what was liquid and bare in fire, which none of these could do. It happened after some time, making a pretty large fire for cooking my meat. When I went to put it out after I had done with it, I found a broken piece of one of my earthenware vessels in the fire, burnt as hard as a stone and red as a tile. I was agreeably surprised to see it, and said to myself that certainly they might be made to burn whole if they would burn broken. This set me to study how to order my fire so as to make it burn some pots. I had no notion of a kiln, such as the potters burn it, or of glazing them with lead. Though I had some lead to do it with, but I placed 3 large pumpkins and 2 or 3 pots in a pile, one upon another, and placed my firewood all round it with a great heap of embers under them. I plied the fire with fresh fuel round the outside and upon the top, till I saw the pots in the inside red hot quite through, and observed that they did not crack at all. When I saw them clear red, I let them stand in that heat about 5 or 6 hours, till I found one of them, though it didn't crack, did melt or run, for the sand which was mixed with the clay melted by violence of the heat, and would have run into glass if I had gone on. So I slaked my fire gradually till the pots began to abate of the red color, and watching them all night that I might not let the fire abate too fast. In the morning I had 3 very good, I will not say handsome, pumpkins, and 2 other earthen pots as hard burnt as could be desired, and one of them perfectly glazed with the running of the sand. After this experiment, I needn't say that I wanted no sort of earthenware for my use, but I must needs say as to the shapes of them, they were very indifferent, as any one may suppose, when I had no way of making them but as the children make dirt pies, or as a woman would make pies that never learned to raise paste. No joy at a thing of so mean a nature was ever equal to mine. when I found I had made an earthen pot that would bear the fire, and I had hardly patience to stay till they were cold before I set one on the fire again, with some water in it to boil me some meat, which it did admirably well, and with a piece of a kid I made some very good broth, though I wanted oatmeal and several other ingredients requisite to make it as good as I would have had it